Okay, welcome to our virtual artist talk for our current exhibition, A River Flows Through Us. My name is Tabitha Watson, and I am joined today by Shelley Gerger, one of the featured artists in the exhibition. Thanks for joining us, Shelley.
Yes, hi Tabitha, nice to be here, nice to be invited.
No problem. So to get started off, can you tell us a bit about yourself and how you got into art?
Okay, well, art's, I think it's always been a part of my life since I was a kid. My sister and I were both involved in drawing classes early on. We would do Plein Air classes as kids, and then Saturday morning art programs over at the school. And it's something that stayed with me. We had parents that were very interested in art, so they often took us to the art gallery shows and things like that. I seriously considered a career in the arts, but I also have interest in the sciences. So I ended up working in ultrasound, but I always kept up my interest in the arts and was doing courses and ended up doing a degree in fine art studio and art history. So I really enjoy the opportunity to spend more time on my practice now.
Great. Now, looking at this exhibition, can you tell us a little bit about your inspiration for the pieces you have in the show?
Well, I'm a hiker and a cyclist. My husband and I go out a lot with our dog in the area. And we really enjoy the trails along the Grand River. And that was a large part of the inspiration. When we go out, I often take photographs and we'll do some sketches of some areas. So when the four of us in the group show got together, decided to do a show, we picked the Grand River because it was something that we all had in common, a love of the area. And I'm very inspired by the scenery at the different times of the year, the different seasons, the effects of the different seasons and light, etc., on the scenery that is out there. I'm not saying that very well, so you want to edit that. Does that answer? I think I'm rambling a bit there.
So.
Anyway, yeah.
So thinking about the pieces that you have in the show, you actually have quite a few different techniques that you used. But can you tell us a little bit about your artistic process, sort of how you decide which technique to use, and maybe a bit about how you produce each piece?
Sure. Again, it's the process that really works for me. That's what I really enjoy, just getting down in my studio and playing with things. And I like trying different things. It's experimenting, see what happens. Some things are not successful. Make lots of mistakes, and those are often the most interesting things. You suddenly go in a different direction. So I like to play with the scale of paintings. And as you can see from my work, I have very small pieces, which create a kind of an intimacy for the viewer. And then the large pieces, again, which you have to stand back to appreciate what you're looking at. And again, it has a different impact on the viewer. So I thought it would be fun for the show to work with the different sizes, not just one size. As well, the square format for landscape is a little unusual. We're used to a rectangular format, horizontal images when we look at landscape. So I thought I would play with that a bit too. And part of that is from the courses that I've taken. There's try different perspectives, try different sizes, and see what impact that has on the painting and the scene that you're trying to show. So there's a lot of fun in that. I don't just want to do traditional work, though I have a background in traditional styles of rendering with drawing and painting. So for me, it's really the process and experimenting that I really enjoy when I'm working.
Great. And I think you've kind of mentioned this a bit, but how did you first become interested in creating this type of artwork?
This type of artwork. That's sort of a funny question because it's not, do you mean like the landscape or
yeah, I guess landscapes. And for example, I know you mentioned doing some plein air stuff, but you also mentioned working in your studio.
Yeah. So, I guess to sort of, if that helps, I don't consider myself a plein air artist. I've enjoyed the opportunity to work plein air. Again, part of this, wanted to find out about it. What is it all about? And courses I've taken, it's been really interesting to work out in the elements and try to capture the mood what you're looking at and the effect of the light and the colors that you're seeing, the shapes and that, to work quickly. But I actually prefer the process of coming back to my studio and taking some time to draw out. You know, I work from photos or quick sketches, and to redraw, to study the contrast and the shapes and that, try to simplify them because I'm trying to loosen my work. Not necessarily abstracting, but just a looser stroke. So the studio gives me the opportunity to do that. When you're outdoors, because you've got weather conditions, et cetera, to think about, you've got to move quickly. And that creates a really interesting piece of work too. But I do like to be in my studio, a little more thoughtful, love to put the radio on and some music, and then just see where it takes me. Again, the process, you know, playing with the paint, playing with the image in that, and just see where it goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So obviously, hopefully, we've seen the work in the gallery. I don't know if everyone's had a chance to see it yet, but it's still on. So I would encourage everyone to come check it out. But what's next for you? Do you have another body of work in progress that you're working on?
Yeah, I think this fall and winter, I'd like to get back into some figure work and portraits, move away from landscape for a bit, though I want to continue doing it. It's been wonderful working on the project with the other three women, and Janet, Paulina, and Pat. And we're, you know, just so thrilled to have our work up, and Tabitha and Ralph have done a wonderful job of showcasing our work at the gallery. But as I say, I think I'll move into a different direction now. I'll keep working on my landscapes, but I want to try to get to re-explore figure and portraiture.
Great. And if anyone was interested in learning more about your current and future work, do you have anywhere that they can do that? Do you have a website or social media?
The website is in progress, so I hope to have that up this winter. So stay tuned. Right now, I can be reached at my email and phone number, which are in the show, contained in the show. Should I provide that again, Tabitha? Or?
Yeah, so basically the information about the existing show and contact details are all on our website at homerwatson.on.ca.
But I am working on a website, and I hope to have that up. I will have that up this winter.
Great. Well, keep us posted, and we can share that once it's up.
Okay, thanks so much.
Great. Well, thanks for joining us today. I hope everyone had a chance to learn a little bit more about one of the artists in the show. We'll be interviewing all four, hopefully. So you'll have a chance to learn about each individual artist as well. Again, if you haven't had a chance to visit the gallery, the show will be on for another few weeks. So don't miss out. And we hope to see you soon. Thanks.
Thanks so much, Tabitha.